Gary Neville's brutal take on Benjamin Sesko. Benjamin Sesko has managed a rather disappointing 2 goals in his 11 outings for Manchester United, with his lack of impact particularly notable during the recent 2-2 draw with Nottingham Forest. Gary Neville was distinctly unimpressed by Sesko's display against Forest, admitting he was still very much waiting to see more from the club's pricey summer acquisition, offering his appraisal of the 22-year-old, who has now gone 5 matches without a goal. Neville's commentary was unequivocally blunt. He stressed that the jury remained out, finding himself no further forward in forming a positive opinion on the striker. Neville went on to assert that Sesko was miles behind the impact of United's other attacking summer signings, Matheus Cunha and Brian Buemo. He noted that the player looked awkward on the pitch and had squandered decent opportunities due to a poor first touch, while acknowledging the player's youth and the time needed to settle in for an £80 million signing. Neville maintained that fans and pundits alike still had every right to expect a bit more from such a substantial investment. Ultimately, Neville's scathing critique mirrored a growing apprehension amongst the fan base regarding the striker's current output and confidence. The transfer fee brings an inherent weight of expectation, and Sesko simply hasn't yet displayed the requisite courage and clinical edge expected of a leading centre-forward at Old Trafford. Casemiro's verdict on Amad Diallo's display against Nottingham Forest. Manchester United had to settle for a single point after failing to extend their winning streak in the Premier League. Visiting Nottingham Forest ground, the Red Devils were forced to a 2-2 in a feisty match at the City Ground. This result sees United move up to 5th place with 17 points, whilst Forest remains stuck in 18th place with 6 points. The game highlighted that United still face challenges in maintaining maximum performance in every away fixture. As the visiting side, Manchester United dominated proceedings early on, controlling possession and vigorously pressing the Nottingham Forest defense. Although Forest initially struggled, they slowly began to match United's play, making the game a grinding affair. Both teams found it difficult to break down the opposition's defense, meaning the ball spent most of its time in the middle of the pitch. This stubborn play resulted in a first half without many clear-cut opportunities. The deadlock was finally broken in the 34th minute with Manchester United taking the lead. From a Bruno Fernandes corner kick, Casemiro met the cross with a powerful header that Matt Sales, the keeper, could not keep out. The goal was Casemiro's 3rd of the season from his 9 Premier League appearances, and the 0-1 score lie held until the halftime whistle. Entering the second half, Nottingham Forest came out firing. Just 3 minutes into the half, the host had already leveled the score at 1-1. The goal came from a cross from the right flank delivered by substitute Ryan Yates. Morgan Gibbs-White, who was being marked by Amad Diallo, connected with a cross and scored into the right side of St. Lemon's goal. Forest's quick goal at start of the second half immediately put psychological pressure on the United players. It did not take long, just 2 minutes after the first goal, Forest to complete the turnaround and take a 2-1 lead. Once again, the attack came down the right side, leading to a scramble in front of the United goal. The rebound was smashed in by Nottingham right back Nicolo Savona, who managed to control the ball before slotting it past the keeper despite being tightly marked by Diego. These 2 quick goals in a short space of time highlighted a lack of concentration in the United back line. Being behind, Manchester United began to turn up the intensity of their attacks. The continuous assault launched by United finally paid off in the 81st minute. Following a loose ball from a challenge inside the Forest box, Amadio slammed the ball with a fierce shot into the left side of the goal, leveling the score at 2-2 and igniting hopes of a comeback for United at the City Ground. Unfortunately, the draw remained unchanged until the final whistle. Although United kept creating chances, none were converted into a winning goal. After the match concluded, United midfielder Casemiro gave his reaction regarding his team's fight, specifically highlighting Amad Diallo's contribution. The Brazilian midfielder admitted that they should have secured the win, but their finishing was not good enough. However, Casemiro mentioned that Amad was the team's savior when they were struggling to score. He even said to Amad that his goal was a turning point, even though the match eventually ended in a draw. Casemiro's praise is an important recognition of Amad's hard work for the team. Amad Diallo, the young Ivorian player, showed great potential with his crucial equalizer. This was his first goal for United after featuring in 9 Premier League matches.